Hello friends, happy Friday to you. I just wanted to come and tell you that I am here to do our video for Friday, and for today's field trip Friday, I'm actually right near my house, and I thought this would be a good place to show you some of the fall color. We've talked a little bit about how trees change in the fall, and their leaves start out green, most of them. And then as fall goes along, as the weather gets cooler, then the leaves begin to change. And the really fun part about it is some leaves turn orange, some turn yellow, some turn red, some turn brown, and there are some leaves that stay green. So I thought we could walk around a little bit and see what color leaves are in my neighborhood. And then maybe this weekend you can do the same thing and look around your yard, maybe go take a walk or go to a park and see what color the leaves are in your neighborhood or at a place that you visit. So I thought we'd start out at this little tree. It's a little maple tree, and it's right up at the top of the property here where I live. And it's kind of an interesting tree because you can really see how the leaves are just beginning to change. And so I'm going to turn the camera around so you can see what I'm looking at. Okay. So you can see that. Let me get a little closer. So some of them are still, they're still green, and they're just starting to change. So you can see a little bit of red and a little bit of green all on the same leaf. So on this tree we also have some yellow, kind of a yellowish green and red. We have some that are turning a nice red and kind of a little bit of orange too. And look in this corner, it's brown. So we've got a lot of different colors on the same leaf. Let's see here. This one is a really nice orange. It's also got a little bit of yellow, kind of a yellowy orange here in the corner. So I thought this was a fun tree to start with because you can see lots of different colors all just in one tree. Okay, and this tree up here, if you look, this really, really tall tree, they're pretty much almost still just green, aren't they? Yeah, they're just beginning to change a little bit. All right, so I'm gonna turn the camera back around and I'm gonna walk over here. I wanna show you a different tree. And this tree is a pine tree. And the interesting thing about pine trees is, if you remember from my other video, they don't actually have regular leaves. Instead they have needles, and they stay green. Okay, so I'm going to turn it around and show you. See, this pine tree has needles, and they are still green, and they're going to stay green all winter long. Okay. All right, should we walk around a little bit more and see if we can find another tree? Let's see what we can find. I hope that you are having a good day at home today on your Friday. I hope that you had fun this week making a ghost. That was a pretty fun activity. All right, so let's see what else we've got here. There are some leaves here on the ground, and most of those are brown, aren't they? This one's yellow. This one is brown with a little bit of yellow. Okay. Why don't we walk up the road a little bit, see what other trees I can find. Let's see. All right, well, I see a big tree over here across the street. Let's take a look at it. What color are those leaves? Those are yellow, aren't they? Some of them are a little bit orange still, but mostly they're yellow. If you can see down the road, I don't know if you can see that far from here, but there's yellow and there's also orange. And it looks really beautiful. And up high, that tree up there, they're kind of a really light yellow. That's far away from here. Okay. So, let's see. Most of the trees in my neighborhood are orange or yellow. I've got a little bit of red. Let's see. This one behind me over here, that one also is mostly yellow with a little bit of orange and a little bit of brown. And down the road there, it's green and yellow in that tree. So if you noticed, I don't have a whole lot of red leaves in my neighborhood. And it could be too that as the fall continues on and it gets colder, they may turn darker and darker and turn red. So it's going to be fun to see. I really love the fall and I love watching the leaves change. It's one of my favorite things in the fall. And it's also called fall, I think, because all these leaves fall on the ground. Do you see that? See how they all fell out of the tree? First they change color and then they fall out of the tree. So our trees get bare, and then there's just branches for the trees that the leaves fall off. They'll all fall off, and then you just have the branches. So once it gets to be winter time, then all that color goes away, and it can be kind of, well, it's not as fun necessarily to see your trees because they don't have any leaves on them, some of them. So it's really nice in the springtime when they start to grow again and you have some beautiful new leaves coming. So I do have one little tiny tree I want to show you that has red leaves. And this is just a baby tree, and my husband just planted this actually last night. And I'll show you. Let's see. Okay, I'm going to turn it around, and this one, it's actually a really deep red, isn't it? It's almost a purple color. Let's see if we can get a little closer. It's kind of a reddish purple. Yeah. But yeah, that's the only red one I could really find around in this neighborhood. So I think that is all I wanted to share with you. I hope that you have a fun walk this weekend and that you can find some trees to go look at and see what color the leaves are. It's getting windy, isn't it? That happens in the fall time sometimes. And if you go trick-or-treating, a lot of times at this time of year, it gets very windy on Halloween when you go out and trick-or-treat. So I hope that you are having a good day and have a good weekend. And I will look forward to seeing you on Monday. I will be sending a video on Monday. And also, we don't have school next week on Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, or Friday. So I will send you that video on Monday, and then I will see you the following week after that. All right, I'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.